Hello, everybody. Welcome to the round of 16 of the GD Open Cup Season 2. Our first match is coincidentally also the top match in the bracket. So, hello, everybody. We have Kaza versus Rose. Kaza, the champion of Region 4. Rose, a finalist in Region 3. How's everything going for the two of you, would you say?
Cause that's nothing, but I'm chill. And I know I'm getting too old. That's fine. We always have to stay positive. Oh, Kaza's
Well,
unmuted.
this is the first
Yeah,
match in
I don't know,
which uh,
I hope I don't choke like that easy parts or something.
yeah.
I just have to get a
This
dual
is the
level.
first match in which you don't have to win right away. If you lose once, you can still recover. Funnily enough, I think when this format was done in the first Open Cup, I don't think there was like a single match that like the person who won game 1 didn't win the whole thing. But anyways, let's get started. I'm going to paste the level in the chat.
Ooh.
First level, you beat it.
I beat the under version. The under version is free.
All right, the next level is what? What do you mean?
That's a 4-star.
Oh, that's right.
The level should be. Wait, no, that legitimately the website did this to me.
Oh, is it like did it give you the wrong ID or?
I'm gonna beat
Wait,
this. Since
where
I'm
could I have
level.
gotten? Oh, yeah, it just has the exact same name. Here you go.
Oh. Hold on.
Yeah. Same exact name. Anyways, we will be beginning first. Our best of 3 will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Our first level of the day is going to be on the skill-based side. We'll see how that works out. Kaza comes into this match having only failed to win on one instance, and that was in the very first round where he only got second out of 8. With that, he ended up taking the #1 overall
I
seed.
see
Actually,
Rose has found a very interesting way to learn this level because this level does have built-in start positions in the level, which is interesting. I mean, I see no reason why they can't use them.
yeah, no, it's in the level, so
Yeah, I like when levels do that. I feel like adding disabled star positions in your level, especially with harder stuff, is a really good addition.
oh yeah. It's funny because start position switcher doesn't even exist in like the main game, yet that still does.
I mean, yeah, but there's so many people who use modded clients or geode to.
I just
like,
don't know
get,
why
like,
Rob even added the ability for people to do that if he just didn't
What,
add
disable
start
start
Yeah,
positions?
like if he didn't add the start position switcher on top of it.
I mean, maybe he didn't think people would use it like this way. Maybe people maybe thought like it'd be like people play testing certain spots like in the editor or something instead of having to like delete and replace star positions. But
Well, over
who
here,
knows?
our main skill-based level here. It'll be interesting because I expect this one to take probably not crazy long to complete.
Yeah. Considering Kaza just did 13 to 64 already.
Did he already?
Yeah. I have a feeling this is gonna end really quickly. I feel like Rose stands more of a chance on
we could have
the
had Neb
learning
playing
type.
today.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like Rose stands more of a chance on the more learning levels, rather than like the super skill based stuff.
I mean, I
feel
say
like
that, but like their worst performance was on like a hyper learny level.
well, yeah, but I feel like that also was probably just an off day. Also, that level was terrible. So who knows? But I feel like Kaza's just really good at this kind of stuff, so...
He's already going from 0.
Yeah.
I swear,
Yeah,
it's for
3
minutes in. If he could like beat this under 5 minutes, and Roche is gonna hear like themselves be like undeafened or something. Like, what do you mean I'm done already? I barely got to start.
Yeah.
They're already in the 20s here. We'll see how much they're able to get past this. Nope, 28. And now Rose is starting from 0 though, so maybe not completely over.
Yeah.
Either that or Rose is watching and knows that Kaza's going from 0.
Yeah, I feel like when you get this far in the tournament, it's not a bad idea to have some sort of sense of how well the other player's doing. I mean, obviously it could backfire on you and you could get, like nerves with it or the wrong idea, but I mean, I've always had the stream open when I've started playing, just so I have a general idea of where I am at and if I need to step up the pace or not.
Seems like this level
Most
isn't
of them
very
on new
long.
best.
We got 36 from Rose, but Kaza is beyond that and gets 57. So I guess they weren't kidding when they said this one was skill based.
I mean, it looks a little learny, but I feel like it probably syncs pretty well, just based on the kind of level, like the visuals and stuff. I feel like this would sync well.
Will Kaza get a new best this time?
I would think so.
We'll see.
I mean, the death they had was a little silly. I'm pretty sure it's quite just a hold. Yeah.
Well, Kaza's in new best range at 541 here. All right, into the ending. We'll see if Rose is going to be forced to beat the level. My goodness. Yeah, he beat the level.
Kaza beats it. Wow.
Get him undeafened. And still alive. Okay, now it's level complete. So Rose has to beat it this attempt. And Rose did not beat it. So that's already the match in 6 minutes.
Well, that's level 1.
Dude, that's crazy. What am I supposed to do, man?
I don't know.
I mean, you got 38.
That's pretty good.
36.
And it's funny because like
yeah.
everything after like 50 is free.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's really easy after 50.
Yeah, that's crazy. Can you turn on your percentage for next time?
Oh yeah, sure.
For the sake of just like viewing the stream. That more entertaining. Easier to commentate over. Than saying like, I think they're pretty far.
Yeah. I just usually have it off because it distracts me. That doesn't matter.
All right.
Makes sense.
Well, I have level number 2. Post it into here.
What?
Then
That's the same one.
reset the
I don't-
stores here.
That's the same one.
Oh, did you?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not the right.
Yeah, I
It didn't
copied the
copy.
same
Before.
one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's gonna be so shit. Oh.
That was why I was like, oh my god.
What even is the point?
What are the odds?
Like, wait, didn't this get a nerf date or something?
Yeah, it did.
I
Yes, it
remember.
did.
Yeah,
It
get nerfed.
did. That's still hilarious, dude. Oh my
Bro,
god.
what the fuck? Okay, Kaza,
Yeah,
I have
no,
a
when
deal.
I was
We both
pulling
get
the levels
coins.
in the beginning of the stream. Wait,
Wait,
propose
shut up.
those.
Yeah, I was.
No, when I pulled the levels, I was
Yeah,
like
that's
the
funny.
level. I was like, oh, that was what this was.
I
Yeah,
see.
76% in practice. Just
Oh wait,
saying.
he does. You guys are saved.
By 76 in practice.
Oh wait, yeah, 76. I wonder where the frame perfect was.
I wonder. I wonder.
All
That
right,
would have been really funny to-
Here's the next level. Oh, that's the level name, but whatever.
Alright,
The
next level.
NLW sheet doesn't have it. Doesn't have it here. The IDS, sorry, not NLW. It doesn't give the level IDs, so I just have to get the level name. Bros, Edge of the World is not gonna work with that.
Bro, it's a better song.
It's
You're
true.
better off using the Idols song.
That he catalyzed with it.
Yeah,
Be catalyzed with the Edge of the World song?
Nah, the idol.
Or
Idols
Idols.
song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Power Split said this is the level that got him out last Open
Yes, it
Cup.
is actually.
Yeah, I know that.
This was the
one's
level we
Korean,
lost
so
to
funny.
Watch
I have a
Piggy on.
chance. Took me a lot of attempts for some reason, inconsistent and boring. It is so cool to read. It's so cool. Extreme Demon and then cool. That's cool.
I'm gonna do this.
And Pentagon LDM as well.
Anyways, get ready, and we will be beginning the match. Kaza. Your stream isn't there. Oh, it just ended.
There we go. Works for me. Is it working for you, Patrick, or no?
Sorry, give me a sec.
Okay.
Somebody said something to me kind of important with the world tournament.
Okay.
There's a captain change. It's like a bit of a process I had to go through every time that happened. All right, let's get ready. We'll be beginning the level in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Soul definitely does remind me of Catalyzed Echo, kind of. Or at least the first part did. So what is Rose doing? Oh, they're changing to a high-pitched version of the song. That's gonna
That's
help them
interesting.
tremendously.
This is gonna be why Rose is gonna force a game 3.
Exactly. It's true.
But yeah, this level is kind of infamous in the open cup scene, since it was the level that eliminated Power Split in the last edition.
Where did Power Split even go out last time? Was
Round
it
of 32.
Round of 32, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big surprise. I think
Also, Patrick, I don't know if you know, but your screen showing your entire like OBS capture. There we go.
see, this is a interesting on more on the learny side.
Yeah. What is this under for like the category? Is this the
It's this
learnier
unbalanced
level
and
or what?
learny.
Okay. So it's actually going from 0 already? That's kind of crazy if...
There's no way, right?
I mean, they're playing from 0 right now,
Yeah,
but I don't
no.
know how long that's gonna last. I mean...
I feel like that would be
Obviously-
insane.
Yeah, I mean, you need to step up your game when you're playing against someone like Kaza, but I feel like just insta rushing to go from 0 this early, unless you were, like, extremely confident, is, like, such a poor move, because if you have to go back into practice, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, I mean, unless Rose thinks it's like the only way to beat Kaza is just like manage to fluke like literally everything. They just
mean,
think
yeah.
they have a 0% chance regardless, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
but
that
I
could
wouldn't be like that unconfident in myself. But like, maybe they are.
I mean, yeah.
Like, that's crazy if that's like actually like
Yeah.
gonna be the case.
Oh, well, they're back in practice, so...
Yeah.
Wonder what that was all about. I mean, they seem to be pretty good at this drop part
I think the
already.
level's said to be unbalanced. I think this is like the easy part.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look too difficult. I mean, the beginning looked pretty difficult, and the ending doesn't look too easy either, but who knows? A little hard to tell balancing just by looking at it. Or at least with easier levels like this. Well, Rose is already going
Already
back
gonna
from
go
zero
back, yeah.
again. They could just be like preying on like a fluke here, which is understandable, but also a little risky.
Yeah, I feel like that gives you like a super low chance of being able to win like anything like that, especially in this
Yeah.
late in the tournament.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, that part definitely doesn't look that hard because both of them have already been doing like the middle
Yeah,
sections with
this
ease.
pre-drop looks like the hardest part, at least so far.
16 from Rose. I think what they're trying to do, because you say like you kind of can rely on the fluke in a sense that if they can get to like 40, then like they could have a good chance of beating the level.
Yeah. Maybe Rose knows that, and they know that at the beginning's like the only like hard part or something, and they know if they get an attempt past the pre-drop, then there's a shot they just fluke it, even if they
All
don't
right, well, we got a
have
new best
much
run here.
practice. Yeah. We'll see.
28.
28.
It seems like that slope is like a 2.2 thing, that it's like harder.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's the level or Kaza's playstyle, but I feel like he's playing a little bit more like conservative this round because they already have like one win under their belt. I feel like they were in practice
Even
for
more
quite a
so, he
while.
beat it when before Rose even got to 40, right? Like,
Exactly. Yeah. Which I feel like
so
if
he's
you
not
know
gonna
that you
take
can
like any risks here,
exactly.
while Rose
And
is
even
taking
if
like all the risks because
pretty
they know
much,
that
I
if they
mean,
lose here, that this will be their Open Cup run.
yeah, and I mean if Kaza passes this part here, there
We
might
got
oh,
31, so
31.
we got a tie game now.
Yeah. I was gonna say if Kaza got to the drop, there'd be probably a good chance I would think they'd beat it considering how much they played the drop. I mean, it definitely looks easier, and it also they have more practice, so who knows? I mean, they're both at the build up right now. We could see both players getting to drop, but Kaza dies,
But Rose
and Rose has gotten to the
is got,
drop.
yeah, 39.
39.
Well, Rose currently has the lead on Kaza, though Kaza has more practice towards the ending. So, seems like maybe Rose's strategy will work this game, but this has been really tough.
And
here.
Kaza's at the drop as well, so I mean, it could end right here.
Oh, you're right. No, it won't.
42 though.
42, so it's still pretty closely matched.
Yeah.
But the GD World Tournament is starting really soon, and both Kaza and Rose are players in that tournament. So,
Does that start? When does that even start?
next weekend.
Next weekend. Gotcha.
That's why I'm doing 2 Open Cup rounds in a row. It normally would not have done that.
Yeah, Rose is back at the drop, so... And they die to the same wave again. I mean, maybe practicing this beginning a ton wasn't too bad of
That's
an
just
idea
crazy.
from
After this
Rose,
weekend, we're gonna be on the
but-
quarterfinals. Last
Yeah.
8. Kaza's about to get to the drop, and he does.
Yep. And I feel like all the people who've gotten here so
It's
far,
39.
very much deserve to be here, like, one way or another. Like, they're all very talented players.
It would have been really funny. What was it?
If Neb got
Yeah,
here...
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I
It's
mean...
like his like only levels of that difficulty he's ever beaten in like the past like 4 years.
Exactly. Also, we do now have a tie game because Rose did just die to 42, but Kaza is back at the drop.
It's
But they're
funny,
in
though.
practice.
Now he's basically he was like wasn't sure if he wanted to play. Now he like if there's ever another one he has to play in it.
Yeah, I think it'd be too funny for him not to play. Like he
Because
has
it would be
to,
funny
man.
either way. If he goes on a long run again, then like that would be hilarious. But if he goes out first round, right? Like that would also be hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it's Neb. It's like, what can you expect?
I can't believe he didn't know who Danseman was.
I can't get over that either. like even if you're
what's
like
Kaza
not
doing?
good at the game, like I feel like you know who Danson is because he has so many easy levels.
Is
I
Kaza
honestly
saying
have
something here?
no idea. No, I have the chat open on for the voice. I don't see anything in stream chat either.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Like clicked off.
All right, he's back.
Oh, yep. But yeah, this looks really unbalanced. This pre-drop feels, or at least looks, a lot harder than most of the drop gameplay. Which is not really something you want to see in an Insane Demon.
It's just
or
like
at
the
least-
slope part mainly. Like this.
I mean, this all looks a lot harder than the drop. The drop just looks a little learny, but it doesn't seem that bad. There's a lot of click indicators for the... like, for the one duel, there's click indicators, so... and most of this part is just clicking on orbs in the drop. I believe Rose is from 0 right now.
Are they?
Um,
Well, this would be quite a run for Rose. Potentially send us into. Nope. Okay.
58, yeah.
though, is
Nice, Jinx.
It's a solid. Well, I said it would be nice. I didn't say like
Oh,
it would be nice to have a round 3 because
yeah.
you didn't get a
I would
lot
like
of
to
them
see
last Open Cup. Like most of these were sweeps.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be surprised if mine doesn't go to a round 3.
Were you?
I
playing
feel
again?
like it will. Ryclicks.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's probably one of the more evenly matched matches in the round of 16. So I do feel like some of them do have more leaning favorites, but some of them I feel like are pretty well matched. And both players are at the build-up again. Kaza making it to the drop. Rose as well, not far behind. Kaza on a new best. Makes it to the duel. That Rose died too.
It's true, but look at where Rose is though.
Yep.
68, but what about Rose?
Rose passed
Rose
the
got
60. That's a
70,
70.
and we have a game here.
Yeah. And I feel like this does favor Kaza at least a little bit, because they were in practice for longer. But who knows? Anything can happen here.
Could even get overtime.
For chance. Both at the
They're
drop
both in like
again.
really similar places.
Yeah, they're like half a second apart.
We got death from
Kaza with the
Kaza
death.
though.
Rose is back at the duel. Once again passing it.
70 was the record last time. And they improve on it by 1 point.
71! I mean, that is consistency. I mean, they're getting more familiar with the ending now. I mean, this is very much looks like anyone's game here. Like, even though Kaza did practice more, I feel like both players are
Rose has the
equally...
lead, technically. And they've gotten that far twice.
Exactly. That's why I feel like it's pretty even. Even though Kaza practiced more, Rose has been consistently getting farthest, or at least they've been able to play the later parts. But Kaza could take it home here if they get a good enough run here. And they are back at the duel.
True. Rose get to the drop though. They will. Alright, this is huge.
And Kaza does
Kaza
pass.
passes Rose. And gets
With
79. Does not beat the level on that attempt.
I don't even know what that death was from Rose. I don't know if they just accidentally held or something. Or if there's a moving object. Kaza back at the drop
I kind of
again.
want to hold like a survey after this tournament is over, talking to people who played in both the GD Open Cup and the GD World Tournament. I feel like that'd be interesting.
What, in terms of like what they like about both aspects
Yeah.
or whatnot? I don't know. I've always just liked this style of tournament more, just because there's no like prep work to really be had. It's kind of just you go. With World Tournament, you have to sit there for like a week making sure you're ready. While with stuff like this, it's kind of just you show up and you play your best.
We'll see. Well, Rose is about to reach seed, and they get to the 50s. They can. So
Probably gonna get to the duel here. I haven't seen anyone die to that short section before the duel. At least not yet.
71 was their best last time. 79 is the best to beat, but they get to
died
69.
to the duel. They've died there
Give me
twice
some time.
now. The different clicks. Kaza once again making it somewhat far in the drop. Rose now getting to the drop. And Kaza does pass the drop, getting to the ending here. Will we see another ending fail here, or will this be it? Putting... Oh, nope, 89! Rose is pretty far, though. And dies to 64. Both of them are at the build-up here. I mean, they could both beat it right here, and we could end up going to overtime.
Yeah, this is true. We'll see.
Oh, well, Kaza does die early.
Rose.
From what I've been seeing, it's like if either player passes like the 43 wave, they pretty much get to the duel at least, if not get to the 70s. Or at least now. I mean, they did have some deaths earlier on, but... Rose does make it back here again, and dies to 70 to I don't even know what. Kaza also at the drop. They do pass it again. This makes it their third time here.
Yeah, but we'll see. Will he get past 89 here? He's at the ending and
dies to 86.
But what about Rose? Rose is in the 50s right now.
Yep. And they make it back to the second half of the drop and
They die at the duel.
I'd love to see if this game ends up going into overtime or if we end up going to a round 3.
Having a player, I feel like it'll be interesting, the mentality of like having one player in OT that knows if they lose they're over, but the other player knows that even if they lose, like they can still advance. Like, because obviously there's gonna be way more pressure on Rose than on Kaza.
Yeah, but also if you're in OT and you know you can lose, maybe you don't take it like as like seriously. I don't know, because I mean, while you don't have as much pressure, you might.
We'll see. Well, look where both the players are.
They
So
died to the duel again.
Another duel death. But what about Kaza here? Rose might want to start playing the level again because he's kind of getting close to the ending, right? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Rose. Oh my god, I wish I was like talking to you right now. Okay, they got it in
well,
time.
here.
Kaza beat the level. This has to be it for Rose. If they don't beat it this attempt, just you can undeafen for me.
Yep.
Kaza will advance to the the quarterfinals. Actually, will be the first of the last 8 to be revealed.
If Rose does die here, but this could go to overtime here.
And no,
and they do
and
die.
That's it. And Kaza advances to the next round. Kaza will be playing the winner of Lone Enigma and Cool Coden.
Good game.
There's this one duo at 70. I think I died there like 1 million times.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that duel like consistent, or were you just
I'm
throwing?
just dumb as fuck. I'm actually just throwing.
That was rough because it was a winnable match for you this time. Yeah. It wasn't like the first one where it was like
mostly because fucking Hamza got like a situation with his roommate. Okay, so basically, Kaza's roommate spilled water on his laptop, and Kaza had to help them.
Oh.
Like mid-match, I think.
So that's why they paused, I see.
Alright. Well, congratulations to Kaza for being in the quarterfinals. You will be just 3 wins away from winning the GD Open Cup. He will also be in about, I don't know if he's playing the first or second weekend, but be sure to watch Kaza in the GD World Tournament along with Rose. They are both members of their team. Kaza for Romania and Rose for France. So we'll see. There's a fair while until the next Open Cup match because I guess for you, Kaza, so you know this, because next week and the week after our GD World Tour, like the first 2 weeks, like that group stage of the World Tournament is like really hectic, and so it's like I want to have like all of my attention towards that. That's why we played 2 matches in a row, like you played last week and this week, because you're not going to play the next week or the week after. So it's actually going to be a long time before you play in the Open Cup again, just to focus on the other tournament. So we'll see you later. Thanks everybody for watching. And yeah, bye.